Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hey everybody, it is Monday already.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
I know, it flew by and we got an extra hour and still I'm feeling like this.
You did.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yes, you did. How was it? Was it never refreshing?
Well, Marvin woke me up. Marvin, my cat, woke me up.
So yeah,
he was like, wait a minute, this is when we feed me.
Yeah.
And yeah, so.
But then you went back to sleep.
I tried to go back to sleep, yeah.
I know a lot of people enjoy this time of year, and especially the getting darker on the other end of it, I think is huge.
What do you mean?
At night. Like,
oh, yeah.
Is anybody else enjoying that? I kind of like this idea of like.
Enjoy it? That it gets darker earlier?
Yes. Well, right now, anyways, I think by like February, it starts to wear on you a little bit,
yeah.
Although it is starting to increase by February. But right now, it is so nice to be like, boop, bedtime.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
It's bedtime. Who wants to watch a good movie?
It's dark outside, yeah.
See? That's
okay, I get it. Yeah.
I love it.
All right, let's talk about the weekend. Hopefully you had a fantastic one. And how was your weekend?
It was an interesting one. It was a very parenting weekend. Although on Friday night we did get out with Selena and Mac.
Oh, I'm jealous.
The only picture I have is just of the two of us, and we took it at the end of the night. It was one of those things I had to tell my babysitter. You know, I usually like to tell her when we're going to be home, and I said, oh, our dinner is at 6:30. We should be home around 8 or 8:15. Like, I didn't think we'd be there that long. We were there for almost 2.5 hours.
Because you're talking and having a great time.
Yeah. We got wine, we had appetizers, we had dinner, we even got dessert. And it was just so nice. We went to Pizziola Primo in South Fayette, which is right down the street from both of us now. We're like a
you
stone's
two are
throw
like
from each other.
neighbors now, kind
yes.
of. Yeah.
So, but we're both so busy, and so we haven't been able to get together and meet up, and so it was really nice to spend that time with her and just
awesome.
chat.
Yeah.
And she's doing wonderful.
Good, because I know
great.
people ask, yes.
People ask all the time. And then Saturday morning, Frankie was off to work, but I made breakfast. And I made like a big old going to a diner breakfast. We had scrambled eggs, pancakes, and bacon, which I think is right up your alley.
No, I love all of that. I would, if you called, I would have come over.
You would have come over. Now,
yeah.
are you, I can't remember, bacon or sausage?
Well, I like them both. I figure if you're going to have them, why not have both?
Right. We didn't have sausage, so I only made bacon.
That's okay. I would have still been happy.
That was it. And then honestly, our kids are sick, so there was a lot of like staying in for the rest of the weekend. But honestly, it was nice. I watched The Umbrella Academy. I got caught up on the latest season, which I think is the last, and it was amazing.
Isn't it great to have a day or time where you can catch up on stuff?
It was
and just,
nice.
You know, and stay inside and just feel like, although the weather was nice this weekend, but like it's nice to have that cozy feeling.
It was nice.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
It was fantastic. So Saturday morning, our friend Bill invited us over for a brunch. It was wonderful, but I want to show you who I met. He has 2 new kittens.
These are not your kittens.
These are not my kittens, no. But we absolutely adored them. They're so soft. So Shadow and Willow are their names. And then the story of how he got them. This makes me so mad. Somebody put a litter of kittens in a trash bag.
No.
And they found the trash bag, and they were finding homes for the kittens, and they had 2 left. And Bill wasn't sure he wanted to have cats again. And then he heard about the story, and then he said, you know what? Bring them over. And these are the most adorable. They're so soft. Although I feel like we got the stink eye when we went home to Marvin, because he could tell there was something up, and then he kind of backs up and he looks at me and he gives me a look like, you know, where have you been? What have you done?
Or was it a look like, when are you going to bring home somebody from me?
See, I don't know. I think at this point, I don't know that he would welcome, and it would be so difficult to try because then you can't take that cat back.
No.
Like, you know, so, I don't know. I think he's an only child. Yeah. All right, and then Saturday night, our friends Carla Beets invited us over.
Oh, look
and
at
so
this.
They are so good in the kitchen. So this is the shrimp stew that she makes that's spicy and wonderful. And Dietz made French bread, and it was wonderful. And they have been to Paris many times, so we're getting information from them about our upcoming trip. We're planning a once-in-a-lifetime trip. We've never been there before, so they're giving us intel on everything. And then I want to show you. I know it was kind of a warmer day, but they had the fireplace going.
It's so nice, isn't it?
It makes me wish we had a house with a fireplace because it is just lovely, the crackling of the fire. And the best thing when your friend's house has it is that you don't have to clean up anything. You don't have to worry about the firewood. You just hang out by their fire, you know? It was marvelous. It was a really, really great night.
That's wonderful. Now, we have a gas fireplace, but there's something special about a wood-burning fireplace.
The crackle.
It's the crackle.
Yeah, the smell,
really
the crackle, you know, and then just the dry heat, you know. But even a gas-burning fireplace, we would love to have it, but I just don't.
Cozy.
We have room. We don't. It's a done deal.
So I have to tell you, last week we bought a couple things for Christmas decorating, and we are starting to see all of the lists of like top things to buy coming out, and that includes Oprah's favorite things. And I peruse her section every year. Do you? Just to see like what's out this year?
I don't normally, but you pointed this out on Friday. So I started looking at the video that they just posted on Friday, and I do think it's interesting because I like that she tries to find small or emerging businesses for, like around the nation and around the world for that matter.
I had to dig a little bit deeper too because there are different sections.
Yes.
And there is a section for men. I had to look a little harder to find it. But
I don't even think I found the section for men. I found like home goods. I found like as you keep going down.
So there's the main list, but I had to type into Google Oprah's favorite things, men. And then there was a whole new section.
Well, I didn't even find that. What we did was we picked two of our favorite things from her favorite things list. We figured let her do the work, and then we'll just pick them.
I sent a lot of stuff to Frankie, and I'll show you the first one that I sent to him. This was the OA, Aura Anna.
Oh, those are pretty.
The Claire Hoop Huggy. It's cubic zirconium baguette accents on it. I don't.
What does that mean, baguette?
I don't know. Is it because
that
they're
makes me
rectangular?
think of food.
Is it because they're rectangular?
Oh, it's shaped like a baguette. Is that what
Marie,
it is?
the baguette!
I knew you were going to go there.
It's my favorite line from any movie. They're $149 on Amazon. What is your response? Is that good or
I mean, I feel like it depends. It's like how many gifts are you gonna want? Like you know, because like it's a little pricey.
It's a little pricey.
But
are they everyday? They say that these can be your everyday earrings because while there's like some glitz and glamour to them, they're also a little understated.
Would you wear them every day though? Don't they look like they're so noticeable that I feel like there she is again in her green. Oh, it's your birthstone.
Yeah, so I kind of like that.
Yeah, it is nice.
That's nice. Okay, what was
Frankie,
your first
hopefully
pick?
you're taking notes. All right, so I just thought this was a safety kind of thing. I was impressed with this because I love innovation. So this is warmth and safety. It's a tassel cap with a built-in rechargeable headlight on the front.
So
you have a light, so you can be shoveling snow. You can see. You can like if you're running or whatever, people see you.
Yeah.
I think this is brilliant. Why has this not happened before?
I don't know.
It's like a miner's light that has the helmet with the light on the front. Only it's for wintertime.
It reminds me of like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, only on your forehead.
Well, yeah. I mean, if all the reindeer had that cap, Rudolph actually wouldn't have been needed.
He could take a day off, maybe. Come on, give him a break. Okay.
All right, what's your next one?
I have a couple of robes, but when I saw this one, I was like, yes, yes, and yes. It's in the Everj plush long robe. But then when I started to read the description, like you mentioned, Oprah and her team go through this like probably extensive list and try and find some really cool things. So listen to this. It's crafted from 100% recycled post-consumer polyester and processed without harmful chemicals.
Oh, well, that's fantastic.
Which is so neat.
I mean, we absolutely want to make use of things that we have created in this planet.
It's recycling in a way, right? It's plush, as you can see.
She looks very happy in her robe.
Very long.
Yes.
I feel like it's like wearing a blanket all day long.
Yeah. This would be a good for cozy at home day when you turn on the fireplace.
Everj was founded by 2 Latinx females based in Miami, Florida, so it's based in the U.S. on Amazon. And this is another pricey one. Why do I keep finding the pricey ones? $248 for that robe.
You know what? It's because you have exquisite taste. That is why you find the pricey things.
Okay.
Because I'm always drawn to the pricey things too, unfortunately. So lastly, Chocolate Therapy Trio Collection.
Ooh,
I just love that they call it chocolate therapy.
Yeah.
But don't you find there are so many times with a meal, you don't want a full dessert. You want just a little piece of chocolate. Or maybe you're feeling a little down that day and like you think, if only I had a little piece of chocolate.
That's why Olive Garden wins every time.
I know, with the Andes candies. I know, I love my Andes candies too. They're less expensive, by the way. This is $49 on Amazon, but it's special. It can be given as a gift. It has like cashews in and almonds in some of it, and some of it's dark chocolate, some of it's white chocolate, some of it's milk chocolate.
I don't like white chocolate. It's the only chocolate I don't like.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? What does it taste like to you?
I don't know. I just don't. I don't like the flavor profile of it. I can't tell you why.
I can't tell you that I'm in love with white chocolate.
Yeah.
It's just kind of bland to me. But
I remember telling my mom all the time that I did not like white chocolate.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you overstate the things you don't like, it's what sticks out.
Oh,
so
yeah.
every year my mom would get me white chocolate bunnies for Easter, and I was like, but I don't like white chocolate. Well, because I think she just remembered white chocolate.
Oh.
She didn't remember
the I don't like part.
It was just white chocolate.
Always talking about that white chocolate. I gotta get her more white chocolate.
So sometimes you have to back off of the I don't like things.
Right.
On your list.
Just let things roll. Yeah. So anyway, thank you, Oprah, for making a list. She has 116 items on her list. It's a
really
very long list.
Yeah.
All right. So we want to show you this. It truly means that the holiday season is ramping up. So on Friday, they started putting up I still call it the Horns tree.
Of course you do.
But it's the Highmark Unity tree downtown in the old Horns building. And then I took pictures of it this morning.
Is this what you took?
I ran out. I realized, oh my gosh, we don't have the finished product. They worked all weekend. We have to show this on television. So here it is.
Well, because Light Up Night is just a couple of weeks away, so there's so much to do to get ready for it, and I don't know. We already started buying gifts. I bought teacher gifts yesterday, because sometimes those little things, it gets down to the wire, and then you just you're running out, and there's nothing left, and it just becomes a scramble. So
no one needs the stress. As much as you can make it stress-free, because it shouldn't be about the stress. It should be about giving something to people you care about.
Shipping away. I'm shipping away.
Yeah, I have 2 gifts right now. That's it. Yours was the first. All right.